Hi, I'm Paul Gittler, President and owner of Heritage Services Franchising. Welcome to a new opportunity. The reason that I began my company is I noticed there was some, what would you call disturbing indicators within the industry itself. I had a loved one that passed away, and when the funeral home showed up to my house, or who we thought was a funeral home, they were in a beat-up old cargo van in t-shirts and jeans. Not only did I feel that this was a lack of respect for our loved one being transported, but it was a complete lack of dignity, from where is the body type questions instead of where's your mom or dad. The whole thing just was bad from beginning to end. Later on, when we talked with the funeral home, we realized that it wasn't funeral home personnel at all. It was a separate company. A few weeks later at work, I'd worked in hospitals. Some of the funeral homes that come in, I talked with them. And I said, what would you look for in the perfect company? If you were to ideally put together a company, and he said, well, if we could at least be in a suit and tie, clean vehicles and equipment. Subsequently then, I went ahead, and in 2002, I began my company. And ever since then, we've been on the grow.
Heritage Services provides reliable livery transport services to funeral homes, medical examiners, training hospitals, organ and body donation programs, and pharmaceutical companies throughout the country. At Heritage Services, the transport services are provided with compassion, respect, and care, as the transport of deceased persons from one location to another can be a very sensitive matter. Transport services include local and long distance, one-man or two-man, airport transports, crematory transports, securing death certificates, and return of remains. Heritage Services vehicles are each equipped with a mini-max stretcher that can hold 1,000 pounds, one regular stretcher, and one portable closable stretcher for difficult areas. Heritage Services leaves a special touch, including a red rose and a checklist for the family. An American flag is also displayed on the stretcher for veterans.
The Heritage concept is running our business with care and respect and dignity for the deceased that we're moving for funeral homes and delivery of service to not only the funeral homes and training facilities, but for the families that are involved as well. The service that sets us aside is not only the delivery service and the professional appearance, but we also have some trademarks in place that protect us via utilizing an American flag to drape on veterans or fallen police or firemen, a red rose, a red silk rose that we leave on a pillow after we remake the bed at the house. And we also provide a checklist to the family so they know a preliminary thing as to what to bring in with them when they're coming to meet with the funeral homes.
Other services to be performed by franchisees of Heritage Services include professional staffing for funeral homes, repair of mortuary equipment, and special ops recovery. The Heritage Services facility should be home-based and centrally located, if at all possible, to the county that the franchisee has purchased. If multiple counties are purchased, it would be ideal to be centrally located to all adjacent areas. A space may be necessary to store the vehicles associated with the business, but a driveway or a parking lot should suffice.
What makes Heritage Services special is the delivery of service to our customers, to our funeral homes and training universities and that we work with here. It's the appearance that we present of a suit and tie, white shirt. Our fleet of vans are all standard color, blue, either Town and Countries or Dodge Grand Caravans. So they know when they call Heritage Services what to expect, what the image that's presented for them at the point of pickup to bring the decedents back to them.
Although there may be a number of viable franchisee profiles, management believes that it should try to attract franchisees that meet the following criteria: strong sales and customer service abilities, sales and marketing experience, track record leading to growth of a business, well-developed people skills, part of the local business community, able to communicate effectively, follows direction well, upbeat, outgoing, and self-starter, mature and stable, high personal standards, excellence, honesty, integrity, etc., strong business management skills, effective operational management skills, ability to generate own leads through hands-on business development activities, financial resources to pay the initial fee plus working capital. Phase 1. Training provided at location designated by the franchisor. It's expected that the franchisor will provide franchisees with approximately 2 to 4 weeks of initial training at the franchisor's headquarters or at the location designated by the franchisor, beginning approximately 6 to 8 weeks before the franchisee is scheduled to open for business. Phase 1 instruction will pertain to administrative, operational, and sales presentation tactics. It will also include a liberal amount of on-the-job training. This training will be provided for the franchisee and up to 2 assistants. Phase 2, training provided at the franchisee's location. On-site training typically takes place when the franchisee commences operations. An experienced trainer from the Heritage Services will provide on-site training for a period of 7 to 10 days to assist the franchisee in the commencement of operations.
We have a mission statement here that we're in the people business, and not only in the people business of working with professional organizations as funeral homes and universities, but working closely with the families in our communities in care and respect and dignity, and getting mom, dad, and a child from there back to the funeral home, and them instilling in us a level of trust that they're comfortable with us to bring their loved ones out of their house and back to where we need to bring them to. That's pretty much what we're about. It's a community and a family and a level of respect and dignity for the loved ones of the families out here.